Hey John, how's it going? My name is Josh with Metro East SEO. I'm part of the St. Clair County BNI chapter. Um, I wanted to kind of put together this quick video for you just to give you a better idea of what it is that I do to justify working with me and my team. Okay. So, for example, some of the work that I've done for our BNI chapter, I created our BNI St. Clair County chapter, a private website, .org, right? So this just has, BNI core values. It just has a way for us to kind of have a better control over the type of stuff that we put on our page and the different roster that we have for everybody. The buttons kind of, you can visit our chapter, book a free consulting call with us. That just goes to one of our visitor hosts. And so, but another company that I run is I actually built this Metro East Home Repair. And so I built this to have, somebody can call if they've got home repair issues or put in a form request. On average, this is my call sling account. And this call sling account tells me I can record conversations. I would set this up for you as well, to where we could determine where leads are coming from, different ad campaigns and whatnot, right? And so you can see, April 5th. So about on average, 2 calls, 1 call that day, 4 calls that day, 5, 6 calls that day, 3 calls that day, right? So it's like 2 to 3 calls a day for leads. Another site that I have, Edwardsville Plumbing Leads. Now, if you have a guy that's a plumber that works in Edwardsville, Illinois, and surrounding areas, let me know. The guy that I have doing this work right now, he's not really paying me. And when I say he's not really paying me, it's just kind of like piecemeal, like paying for work, right? Plumbers make decent money. And, some of these, websites that I have, like this is plumberedwardsvilleillinois.com is this site that I pull in work from, right? They call that number or they send the form submit, right? And I pull in, 1, 2, 3 calls on the 3rd, 1, 2, 3, 4 calls on the 31st, 2 on the 30th, right? Like we're seeing regular amounts of calls daily from people who need a plumber, right? And believe it or not, right, landscaping Edwardsville, Illinois is about, on average, 70 people per month. This is 70 people per month search for that keyword on Google, right? If we break that down, if there's 30 days in a month, 70 divided by 30, it's about 2 people per day, right? And that goes the same to show. It's similar search volume for plumber in Edwardsville, Illinois. I'm pretty sure it's about the same search volume. We get on average about 2 calls per day. So that is what I do. I make the phone ring so that you can sell people on your specific niche, right? And so you've got this GMB profile here, which is great. Gateway Lawn and Landscape. We would work on that, do a lot of work on it. We would work on generating more reviews. We can generate, reviews, have machines generate reviews if you wanted to, or we could work on trying to get, clients that to come in and give reviews to be able to boost this. But I like this to get up to a minimum of 20 people giving you a 5-star review. We got to beat these guys here, this Creekside Landscaping. It's a rather new site, but they, Edwardsville, Glen Carbon, Bethalto, right? This is your stomping grounds, right? I want to beat them, right? I want to beat them on lead generation. And so, other than that, if somebody searches landscaping Edwardsville, Illinois, I want that GMB profile to come up in the map pack here, right? Right now, you're not in this map pack. If we do more businesses, you show up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down from the top. And I can get you in here, right? That's what I do. I get you here, right? And see how the Creekside Landscape in Illinois comes up as number 2 here on Google organic searches. That's what I was saying. We got to beat them, right? Get up higher on their list. so we can take their traffic and we can, essentially dominate this market. If you're interested in working with me, that is what I do. Like when it comes to website design, there are web designers that they kind of plop a website down for you and they say, all right, bye, see you later. It doesn't generate any leads for you. I am somebody who replaces, an Angie's List kind of situation, right? I make it so that we beat Angie.com, right? I want to beat their entire listing to show the top 10 landscapers in Edwardsville, Illinois, right? We got to get above them so that people don't even go to Angie's List, right? They come to us, right? So, like I said, this is what I do. The different examples. I wanted to put together this video so that you would have a better idea of how it works. I had built this, the scope of work that I wanted to initially go through with you. Where we build out the different pages, landscaping pages, keywords that we're targeting, and time frame to rank, right? And then your competition here, right? You've got a competitor, Creekside Landscape, that we got to beat. Slimmer Landscape that we got to beat. SM Lawn we got to beat. We don't have, your site is currently down, so we don't have any stats for it right now, but if we can take on Creekside Landscape, they've got approximately 166 people coming to their website a month. Let's take some of that traffic, right? This is the breakdown that I said for the web build, and the cost for the monthly SEO is, you mentioned that it wasn't something that you particularly cared for, but the SEO is where we run, posting, and we run, the regular posts out to be able to show Google that we're regularly creating more material and that we're looking to, essentially market the company, right? And so we do a lot as far as permanent link building, off-site link building to be able to generate more domain strength, monthly on-site content development and web support. You got to update your website every month, or else it's going to get hacked and it's going to go down, and then it's going to be done for. You got to rebuild, right? Thankfully, like my setup, I do regular site backups, right? So that if something were to happen, we have a backup of the site. We can push it onto the site, and boom, you're fixed, right? Do regular site, backups for that reason in case people go down. So we do review generation, and then ultimately this is lead generation. Like we got to generate leads for your company so that you can justify spending the money. If you get one landscaping job a month, right, out of those 2 to 3 calls per day, right, if you land one of those jobs and it's a $5,000 job, you spent $400 to make $5,000, right? It's a big deal. Like I would hope that over time you would see the value that I'm bringing, and we can go after more, right? We can increase budget. We can go after a larger area, right? You can hire more crews, become more of an administrative role in the business. It's like you got to look at how you want to take your business, where you want to grow to. What does retirement look like for a business owner? Well, maybe it's not necessarily that you're not doing anything. You're just more administratively leading teams, right? So I'm not, going to tell you how to run your business, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm in this to help businesses grow, right? I want to make sure that my clients are the number one in their area for what they do. So if you want to work for me, or work for me. If you want to work with me, right, let me know, and we can get started. So thanks.